You got somebody in their feelings really bad, or you're about to get ready to have somebody's entire world turn upside down. You're the one they got away. Some of you are now stepping into your glory. You're stepping into your power. You're stepping into your energy. You're stepping into yourself. Some of you just walked away from a situation or a person that you don't realize was dimming you. Some of you were allowing a person in your life that was taking away from you who you are. You were allowing a person in your life that in order for there to be peace, in order for things to be cool, it's almost like you had to walk around eggshells and around that person in a way that you couldn't be yourself. You couldn't shine. Some of you are naturally very confident people. Some of you are naturally attractive inside out, just good energy. And you had somebody around you that saw that. And what they thought about it, they didn't want anybody else to have access to that. Some of you were dealing with a person that it was like, they wanted to make sure that what they saw when they look at you, that beauty, that charm, that handsomeness, that whatever, they wanted to make sure that they were the only ones who knew about that. Some of y'all were dealing with a person that really kept you trapped in a shadow version or aspect of yourself. You are somebody who is meant to shine. Everybody's not going to be in alignment with that path. When I was a young woman, just coming out of college, a younger woman, I remember the first time that I realized that you could be in a relationship, like a romantic relationship, and that your partner could be insecure or jealous. And it was at that age, that relationship was like a 3-year relationship, and it took me until when I was older and I look back, I was like, oh my God, the insecurity and the jealousy was just loud, right? And that wasn't the only relationship. Like when I first became an entrepreneur, which I don't even want to say that I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, but when I had my first official business, my first LLC out of college, it was a couple relationships I had during that time. And the 2 relationships that I was in over that 5-year span of my business, it brought out nothing but insecurities in the type of guys that I was dating at the time, right? So I said that to say, it didn't take me long to learn that when you are operating on a certain level, everybody cannot go there. Everybody doesn't qualify to be a part of that. And everybody can't even take that. So some of y'all were dealing with a person that they know. Some of you already, it's 2 people I'm talking to, okay? Because some of you already knew it was who you were. You already was been doing your thing. Like some of you could be listening to this and you could be somebody who is highly influential. You could be somebody who does have like a large online following or whatever. I don't know. Whatever they calling it these days, right? But you could be somebody, and it doesn't even just have to be that. It could just be that in your city or at your job or at your school, like people know. Right? People know you. So were already somebody I'm not saying were like it's in the past, but y'all will see why I'm saying it like that. You're somebody who already been put together, already been confident, not even on a superficial level, just genuinely. That's who you are. Somebody who you're just bright. Even if you bummed out, you still go in the room and get all the attention just from your energy. You understand what I'm saying? So some of you understand what it's like to live that way. And some of you don't realize because you was like that and you've allowed a person into your life and you're not like that anymore. Your light has dimmed. You don't dress the same. You don't do the same things. Your routine has changed. Your habits have changed. Maybe the way you dress have changed. Maybe when you go out, you used to always look and do a certain type of way or do certain things. Now maybe you're dealing with this person. You don't do that. You don't put that much into yourself. You don't have time for yourself with certain things. This is how you know that you're dealing with energy vampires. And a lot of times this will happen to you in relationships. Why? Romantic relationships, I meant to say. Because they're the closest relationships to you. And again, that yoke is true. When scripture tells us do not be unequally yoked, that's deeper than just do not be unequally yoked with non-believers. That's true too, but that spans to anything in life. If you up here and you come down and you are dealing with somebody who not only are here, but they see themselves here. If you yoke with this person, guess what's happening? They can't come up here because they're not qualified for that. It's levels to that. You got to graduate to get to that. So you end up coming down a notch. You dealing with somebody who doesn't present themselves, carry themselves, care for themselves the same way you do. What you think will happen over time you dealing with that person? You dealing with somebody who has a negative mindset overtly or even covertly. What you think will happen now? All of a sudden, you telling this person ideas, you doing different things, and nothing's landing. Every time you tell this person something, it's like something comes in the way. Or maybe you do it, but it's like, man, it could have been more successful than that. But some sabotaging energy. And some of you don't even realize, because you haven't even been able to step into your fullness yet. You haven't even been able to step on the stage yet. And there's somebody who already saw your light and sees your light before you do. And you're allowing this person to block you and to allow you to settle. Get rid of them type of people. All right. You're dealing with a person. Some of you could have been just walking away from this. Some of you, this is confirmation, because it's like, listen, that is the factor.